Webheads, guess what? It is 12:50 in the morning on New Comic Book Day, which means I have only 10 hours and 10 minutes until I get my New Comic Book Day comic books. Hey, all my webheads out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, I am your host, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring you another episode of Spider Slayer's Comic Book Haul. Fans, episode number 404. You're going to witness this gargantuan haul. Guys, this is the video series where each and every week I show you, the fans, what I picked up at the comic book store, which is Comic Central, right here in Sanford, Florida. So if you guys want to ever stop by, go ahead. These guys are the best. They provide the ultimate customer service and get you the comic books that you need. So let's not waste any more time. The mysterious black bag has made its appearance once again, and of course, inside is these comic books, right? And the first thing that I wound up getting here is this big stack of comics. Like, look at this thing, man. This might be the biggest haul ever. I mean, there's been some big hauls lately, but holy crap, you guys, this thing is ginormous. And I know I might not be handling these things the best way because there's so many of them, but I don't give a shit. I just want to show them to you guys. So here we go. Let's get started with the haul, starting with the independent books. This is Big Girls. This is issue 3. Really cool independent comic book by Jason Howard. Here's some of the interior artwork in here. It's about these creatures, or about these people that gets the disease, and they become like these monsters, beasts, and the women get them as well, but they don't get that sick disease where they become creatures and they wind up battling each other. The artwork is pretty cool in it. It's an interesting story, something I've never read before, so pretty cool stuff. Big Girls issue 3. Check it out if you have the opportunity. All right, next we wound up getting Dead Day issue 4. Such an awesome take on a zombie genre. Check out this cover as you get to see one of the main characters in the book. He's got a broken bike helmet, and you see the reflection people going after him. And he is going to his ex-girlfriend's house because he got shot in the last issue. It's absolutely insane. Check out the artwork in this book. Such great character development here. It's such an original take on this zombie genre. Like I said earlier, man, it's so good. The characters are so well written. So again, another book that you're looking to check out, something different. If you're tired of the superhero stuff, this is it. Dead Day issue 4, done by Aftershock. All right, next we wound up having a new number 1. You guys recommended to me. You said, "Guy, Mike Spider Slayer, you got to check this one out." This is The Scumbag. This is issue 1. Love the cover art. This made my top 10 comic book covers this week. Go ahead and check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. I have no idea what's going on in this book, but I guess that's the scumbag, and he's on the ground with his ass showing. I don't know what. I don't know what's going on, man. So this looks like a really interesting and different book. Interesting art style as well. Pretty gory. Again, not for the young kids out there. So yeah, that's The Scumbag. This is issue 1. All right. Next, we have Something is Killing the Children, issue 11. Always a great book by James Tynion. The artwork is awesome. I love Erica Slaughter. I love her focal points on her eyes. Like, they're just this green, and they're just very mesmerizing. You see, you're always drawn to her. And these creatures are killing these children, and somehow she's got to stop these creatures. And at the end of the last issue was an awesome cliffhanger. It was actually kind of funny too. You know, you feel bad for someone who loses their life, but the way this person tried to stop it, it was actually kind of comical. But yeah, those are green eyes I was talking about. So yeah, really cool stuff there. Check out Something is Killing the Children. Again, we're on issue 11 here with this series. All right, next, you had to get the variant cover, right? I mean, this one's done by Jenny Frison. This is a beautiful cover. It's not that black and gray one that I showed on my top 10 comic book covers of the week, but nevertheless, it's a colored version. And again, you're always drawn to the eyes of the character. And I think that is so well done. Great variant cover to add to your collection if you're into collecting variants. So there you go. Another one, Something is Killing the Children. And now, guys, it is time for those Facebook shout-outs. All right, webheads, so now it's time for those Facebook shout-outs. That's right, guys. And the first shout-out I have today is from Mark Underwood. He has a Kate's Call. That's right, guys. And this is Baby Teeth. He winds up landing, I think, the first, second, third, and fourth issues of Baby Teeth. Congratulations on landing that. I'm still yet to read Baby Teeth. So if anybody knows where I can get those books, let me know. I'm looking forward to getting them one day because that's probably the only Donny Cates series I have not read yet. All right, next on the shout out, we have Tori Tate, who is one of the newest members of Comic Book Corner 2.0 Webheads Unite. He says, I'm so proud to own these. He landed a bunch of X-Men comics. Looks like a bunch of Uncanny X-Men books, which are always awesome to have in your into your collection. So congratulations, Tori, on landing those books. And next we have David Richard, who just got these books back from CGC. He landed a 9.8 on Thor issue 2 and a 9.8 on which looks like Thor number 5 and a bunch of other high grade books from CGC, including Spawn issue 1, and he got a 4.0 on an Amazing Spider-Man. Can't make out the issue, but man, congratulations on getting those slabs. That's always a great day when you get those 9.8s, right? And then last but not least, we have the question of the day from Jeffrey Rousel. He goes, comic book characters with the same letter initials. He says, I'll go first. The first one is Wally West. So guys, in the comments below, I want to hear those comic book characters with same letter initials. Ready, set, go. And there you guys have it. There are the shout outs for the day. If you want to become a member of Comic Book Corner 2.0 Webheads Unite, all you gotta go is just go on the Facebook. I'll approve you and you guys will become part of the newest members. So back to you, new comic book day, Mike Spider Slayer. All right, so real-time Mike Spider Slayer is back, and we're going to continue this haul with Family Tree Issue 9. Love this book. This dude's sister by the name of Meg became a tree. Now he's like the defender of the trees or trying to survive. Such an awesome book written by Jeff Lemire. The artwork has like its own distinctive style in it. Really great book, man. Definitely recommend this. Again, so many great independent titles that are out this particular week. And in 2020, just in general, I found myself really drawn to these titles. So Family Tree Issue 9. All right, another new independent book that came out this week is Stillwater Issue 2. This one is done by Chip Zdarsky. This is a book about a town that's, in a remote place where when you live in it, right, you don't get sick, you don't die. And this main character of our book was drawn to this town by an inheritance, and he wound up witnessing a boy falling off a building, and this kid just wound up healing from it. So that's how you found out about this place and what it does. And we found out that our main character has this type of temper. So I'm curious to see like the backstory of our main character and why he left the town if he was born there. So a lot of great stuff to be introduced to the readers here. I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of questions when it comes to this book. So that's Stillwater. This is issue 2. All right. Next, we wound up getting Savage Dragon. This is issue 253. Yes, I'm one of the only people on this planet that read this book still, but I say it all the time. It's Erik Larsen. He is my childhood, man. So here we have some of the interior artwork here when it comes to Erik Larsen. You know, remember, he used to do Spider-Man back in the day, and he means a lot to me. If it wasn't for him, I don't know if I would be into comics the way I am today. So here's some of the artwork. So interesting. We'll see where this story goes. It says Vicious Circle is rising. So we'll see what happens. But being that I am a Savage Dragon fan, right, this could pay off in my favor because they had a variant cover this week. And this is Savage Dragon 253 variant cover with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris on there as well. So this is a variant cover, and we get to see that. Obviously, we know who Erik Larsen's going for in the for president here. So nevertheless, whatever your political beliefs are, I just think this is cool how we have the presidential and vice presidential candidates on a comic book cover. That's pretty neat there. It goes back to quite a while now when Barack Obama was on the Spider-Man cover, right? All right, so next we have Batman White Knight presents Harley Quinn. This is book 1. Really excited to read this, the aftermath of what happened in the White Knight. And we get to see Harley Quinn here kind of raising her children. And that's what I wanted to see now that Napier is dead. I want to see, like, the struggles and what's happening with her. And she's trying to, you know, I guess, go the straight line. And does she have a relationship with Bruce Wayne and all those other things? So I'm looking to see what happens here. So really cool stuff. That's Harley Quinn. This is issue 1. Remember, Sean Murphy doesn't do the artwork in the book. Okay, we have a different artist, but the art looks good in here. He only does the cover art. All right, next we have Batman issue 101. I got the Matina variant. It's kind of cool. His covers are always dark. I've said this earlier in the week, but it's still a cool cover because we get Grifter, who's making the appearance here in this book. So let's check out some of the artwork here. This is some more aftermath when it comes to the Joker War. There's Grifter in there. So I'm excited about seeing him and what his involvement is in the DC universe. Here's some more Clown Hunter. And we also got the revelation of Clown Hunter was in the last issue of Batman 2. Then I wound up getting just the regular cover of Batman. So that's issue 101. This will be the reading cover, of course. And then I wound up getting Catwoman just because it's a cool variant cover. This is issue 26 of this series. That is a really awesome cover, man. As she has the Siamese cats all around her, and she's just got that really, like, cat-like face, I guess, right? So yeah, that's pretty neat. So let's check out some of the artwork if you're into this series. I don't know how many people are reading it. I would love to hear in the comments below. And here is some more of the artwork there too. So there you have it. There is Catwoman issue 26. All right, next. You guys might be excited for this. This is issue 75 of Nightwing. He is back, baby. So hopefully this book gets back on track. Dick Grayson, you know, same thing. Aftermath of Joker War. You know, we get to see him maybe back in the black and blue. And let's see if well, he's still wearing his old costume there. Maybe that's a flashback of earlier in the week. So, I don't know. Maybe this is just a flashback issue. I have no idea what's happening here. So that's the way it looks. Maybe it's flashing back to Joker War, like I said. But nevertheless, the character is back. Hopefully the writing gets back on track. Hopefully this issue is not a letdown. So Nightwing issue 75. All right, next, when it comes to DC, we have Teen Titans issue 46, guys. So this book is coming to an end here. We have Superman, who is making his appearance to, I guess, try to stop Damian as well. So here we have some of the other characters in there. Cool artwork. Always love this book. I'm just disappointed that it's ending. And, you know, what's going to happen with Teen Titans' future state, I'll pick that up for sure and see what's up with that book. So there you have Teen Titans issue 46. All right, next we have the one-shot from Death Metal with Robin King. It says, "Long live the King. I love this character. I think it's pretty neat, and it's a one-shot of just him. So if anything comes out of death metal that I truly enjoy, I'm thinking it's going to be Robin King, and I'm just very curious the story that it has to tell to its readers here. I love the artwork. I love the paneling there. Look how the paneling is spinning around like crazy. Check that out, man. That's wild. I love that stuff. So really cool. We'll see what happens with that one. All right, guys. So next we move on to Marvel, and we have the X of Swords. We have X of Swords Part 9 of 22, which takes place in Excalibur. And then we have Part 10 of 22, which looks like takes place in X-Men. So we have those two comics as well. Looking forward to both these. I'm a huge fan of this series. I think it's better than it's been anticipated, so I'm excited to read what's going to happen in the next chapters here. But the artwork's always been pretty good in all of them, and there hasn't been really an issue where I was like, oh my god, this is so boring. They've all been pretty good. And next, celebrating 100 issues of this character, we have Spider-Woman Issue 100 or Spider-Woman Issue 5, however you want to cut it, right? But this has to do with the story of Jessica Drew and her mother, her brother, and her niece. And there's a lot of family revelations happening in this story. It's been really, really good. There's some crazy stuff happening just looking at this artwork, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so into this story right now. I can't wait to see what happens. Spider-Woman Issue 100. I'm so happy I stuck with it after I read Issue 2, because I thought Issue 2 was lame. So with that came the variant cover here. Scotty Young, Spider-Woman. Love that cover. It's so cool, man. Really awesome. Got the Alex Ross version of it, too. She looks cool with her big hair. And then next, we wound up getting Venom Issue 29. This is the variant cover, right? I am not opening this up. I am not going to spoil it for myself at all. And for you, the readers. I want you guys to check it out 100%. We all know that Venom is good, right? So we want it to be a complete surprise here. Looking forward to it. The revelations in Venom Issue 28 were freaking mind-blowing, and I cannot wait to see what happens with this book. Since it's Halloween, decided to check this out. Werewolf by Night. This is Issue 1. It looks, creepy horror. That's what I like in comics. Reminds me a little bit of Immortal Hulk. I don't know if it's in that realm in any shape or form, if it's going to be good, but I'm giving it a try. We'll see what happens with it. So, and here's some more artwork. All right, so there you have Werewolf by Night, Issue 1. All right. Next, we wound up getting the Amazing Spider-Man Issue 50 LR. So we had 49, we had 50 LR. Like, I'd say we've had like 10 issues for 2 issues. We got Spider-Man here battling Kindred's minions, which is the Spider family. What do you guys think that, Harry Osborn is supposedly Kindred at this point? Is it too obvious? Is it something else? I don't know. Looks like there's a lot of action in this issue. Where the story will go, I don't know. Let's hope it gets better, all right? And then next we have Maestro. This is Issue 3. I picked up that variant cover where Maestro is sitting on his throne with the Silver Surfer board all busted up, sitting on some skeletons there. Here's some of the interior artwork. I love this series. I think Peter David's doing a great job on it, seeing the downfall of Bruce Banner in this future world of Earth. And in this world, we realize that Hercules is the current Maestro. So it looks like they're going to do battle against each other, and I think that's pretty badass. So that's Issue 3. All right, and then next we wound up getting Daredevil Issue 23. Spider-Man, Daredevil team up. How cool is that? Daredevil's trying to make right in this world once again, while he is before he goes to trial, making the best of it. Always a great series, man. Chip Zdarsky has really, got his name out there with this series. I think it's done really well, and this type of story is perfect for Daredevil. So that's Issue 23. Then we wound up getting the main cover, Spider-Woman. I didn't even realize that. That's that Greg Land cover. Hail Hydra there. And then another book that really surprised me last time was Juggernaut. This is issue 2. The first issue was great, learning about this character by the name of D-Cell. And now Juggernaut is going to have to fight the Immortal Hulk, or the Incredible Hulk, or the Hulk, or Bruce Banner, whoever you want to call him, right? But that first issue was awesome. And I think it had really great character moments. And it gave the Juggernaut a little bit more, I don't know, intellectual ability or compassion for other people, which you don't see that too often. So that is issue 2. And then we have Iron Man issue 2. I love the first issue. I thought it was really cool. It was comical in many ways. We have Tony Stark going through like this midlife crisis here. And, you know, now it looks like he's battling in a wrestling ring. Like, what's happening there? Patsy Walker was in the last issue. Yeah, and you get to see her again in here too. So where this story goes in the long term, still yet to be determined. And I'm on board with it. I think this one is going to be cool. And then last but not least, we got the Alex Ross covers. I showed you the Spider-Woman one. So we got the Black Bolt one. This takes place in Fantastic Four, issue 25. So that's cool. And then we have probably my favorite one of the week, Nightcrawler. Takes place in, this one is in Excalibur issue 13. So yeah, that's pretty cool, man. God, I love that. Look at his facial features, man. And then we got Daredevil issue 23, where we actually have Daredevil on the cover, which is cool. And then last but not least, we have Cyclops on the cover, which takes place in X-Men issue 13. And he's got his arms crossed, and he's like, what? You want to mess with me? I'll use my optic beams on you, right? So there you go, guys. There is the haul for the week. It's a large one, like I said. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I said, if you want to post in the comments below, go ahead and post what you picked up. Join that Facebook group. I'll leave you more content right here to click on to see if you like my other videos. Until next time, guys, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye.